All right, look what I have here. The Florence Sylvester Senior Center, their guide for August 2019. And of course, we have a couple guests there for today. We got Shirley, you all know Shirley, and we got Tim Bryant from Nest Egg Investments. And you know, I thought this month we were going to have an autographed picture of you in here.
You should have.
A tear out,
yeah,
you know, people can put up on their wall.
Those are just in the bathrooms.
Okay. Well, good to have you both here today.
At least not the post office.
Yes, Tim, it's good to have you back.
Thank you. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been.
Enjoy being with you here, and good to see you again.
Yes,
Thank you.
and I know that Tim often gives some seminars there, and it's going to be a sponsor of your casino night that's coming up.
Tim does a wonderful job, excuse me, several times a year. We have Tim with Nest Egg Investments, Retirement Investments, doing seminars, free, and he comes in, he does seminars, but he'll do one-on-one also with some financial advice, which we really appreciate. And Tim has been with us for many, many, many years, and so he has been vetted, and he's fabulous. He really takes care of the seniors of this community. And we want to thank him, too, because he's going to be one of our sponsors for our casino night fundraiser, which is coming up in September already.
When is it now? I'm trying to look.
September 14th.
Okay.
At 6 p.m. at the Senior Center, and Tim is always there, and thank you, Tim, for your sponsorship.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that. So, again, it's a fundraiser. You know, the benefits are for the Florence Sylvester and all of our programs. It's a nice, casual evening, but this year we're changing it up. It's going to be a Wild West thing.
All right.
It's going to be wild.
Fun.
That'll be fun.
And
so,
I know your fundraising has been going pretty well for your spring fundraising for Age Well in general.
Right.
Yeah.
So, then, but this is directly for the Florence Sylvester. So if you come, it's $25 ticket to get in, and you get $100 play money when you do that. But if you're in your Western gear, which Tim will be, you get $125.
Oh, wow.
So you come dressed up and you get a little bit more play money. So,
that'll be a lot of fun.
It'll be a lot of fun.
Cheryl talked about it a couple of weeks ago when you weren't here. We talked about how you play with loaded dice, so we got to be careful.
Absolutely. Be careful.
So,
be careful. Absolutely. But it's a fun night. You don't have to know how to gamble to come. But it's a fun night, and we raise money for the Senior Center and all of our programs. So that's September 14th, Saturday night, 6 p.m. You can purchase the tickets at the Senior Center or the night of the event.
All right. And Tim, you know, I know with you, I've known you for many years, that, you know, when people get older, they're retired or close to retirement, a lot of times it's very common. You get to the point where you don't want to be too aggressive with things, but you don't want to see yourself earning 2-3%, like sticking it in the bank if you're lucky. And so a lot of the seminars you give are kind of steering people in a safe direction that may bring them a little bit more.
Yeah, I try and gear probably half of the seminars that we do towards people that might even be brand new to investing.
Right.
They may not have done this in the past. We get mostly ladies to our seminars.
Yeah.
And Dad never let them in on what was going on financially. So we spent a lot of time on basics, and I let them know that ahead of time. So I do have still some seminars for people that have been around and doing this, and they might pick up a new idea or two, but we try and stay pretty foundational on this.
Right, yeah, and it's not like, you know, I think years ago people were looking for these 12-15% and things like that, and even in CDs you could get that. Those days are gone.
Well, they are, and unfortunately you still see advertisements in the newspapers for 8, 10, 12% returns. Right. And there's fine print, and sometimes you can't even read it. So I often cut out those and make copies of them for my PowerPoint presentation, and we talk about them. And I usually have people say, yeah, I saw that. What is that about? Well, here's what it means. Right. So we try and keep them safe from even calling. And once you call a company that is advertising something like that, next thing you know, you're going to be in there talking to them in person. Yeah. And the pressure can be on. I've heard those stories. So we try and alert them.
It's like a timeshare.
Yeah. There you go. That's right. That's right.
You get the free ticket somewhere, but you know they trap you in there.
Absolutely.
Coming up, you know, we got the August coming up. Boy, summer's last month of summer. Wow.
Tomorrow is August.
Yeah, but you got a lot of things going on, as you always do, and you always have great people. I'm looking at this here. You got Friday Flicks coming up.
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
Every Friday we have movies.
Yes.
We have
Is that something new?
No, we've been doing it for quite a while.
Oh, I
every
didn't know
Friday
that.
at 12:30, we show movies.
All right.
So
that'll be fun.
it's fun.
Now this is done at. I'm looking at the time here.
12:30.
Okay.
Every Friday. So I think tomorrow is or Friday is what
Apollo 11.
Apollo 11.
And people could come over and have lunch. You have lunch at 11:30
we have
or 12?
lunch at 11:30.
Okay,
you come
and then stay for a
most
movie.
of them stay for a movie and
That's great.
something to do on Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
Also, it's fun.
That is fun.
One
So,
of the
couple
other
things there?
programs that we have coming up on Thursday, August 15th, the DMV will be there.
Yes.
The DMV and me. And we know how that is. Anyway, they're going to be telling us about the Real ID. And
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
that a lot of people are confused about the Real ID. Do I really need the Real ID? So we're going to get all the they're going to get the facts about the Real ID.
That's really good.
It is good.
Because people are still confused about it. And I renewed my license. I had to actually go in after years in March. And at the time, I didn't upgrade to the Real ID just because of time. But I have to say that, the DMV over here, I called I couldn't get through to make an appointment. So I left a message. It's the state DMV number.
Right.
And go, we'll call you back. And sure enough, a couple hours later, they called me back. And I said, you know what, I can't get an appointment online. My license is about to expire. They go, well, where are you at? And they looked up Laguna Hills location. And they go, oh, look it. There's only a 15-minute wait right now if you can get over there. And I did.
Whoa.
And the whole time to
Amazing.
get my license from start to finish was 45 minutes, which is remarkable.
Isn't that great service?
So,
Yeah.
I've been told over and over again, the one over here, it's later in the day is best, like 4 o'clock and afterwards.
Oh, absolutely.
People all want to get there, 7:30 in the morning.
And they do. They line up at
And it's really
they line
the
up at
opposite.
6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, and
to
it's
get
really
in.
the opposite.
But you come
Yeah.
anywhere after 2:30, that it
Yeah.
really makes a big difference.
Yeah, so
Makes a
there you
big
go.
difference.
That's the key.
That is really nice to hear. There's progress being made
Yeah.
at the DMV. That's the
Yeah.
first
Yeah,
I've heard.
I was
Yeah.
surprised, and they were very nice, and
That's
everything
nice.
went smoothly, and
Well, they're
Yeah.
coming down from Sacramento to talk to us.
All right.
So they're coming down from
that'll be
Sacramento.
really good. So that is August
Thursday,
15th.
August 15th
That's
at
a
1
good one.
o'clock. Yeah, so call the
Really
center
good.
for information. Let us know. Yeah, that's a big one because some of the seniors have said, well, why do I need to get a Real ID? So
Right.
I said, let's come and let's get all the true facts as to why.
Very good.
Because I think eventually everybody's going to need one.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, you will. Now you've got another one coming up
We
as
have
well?
another one with Dr. Tren, who
Oh,
does
yeah,
a lot.
of
You know
course.
Dr. Tren, he's here all the time. But he's going to do superfoods. So how do you, instead of taking medicines, what kind of foods can we eat?
Okay.
And you just, avocados is one of them, I'm
Right.
sure. So Dr. Tren will be coming Thursday, August 8th at 1 o'clock in the center. Just
I'd like to
call
see
us.
him with Lisa Gibson, because I know Lisa, you know Lisa.
Yes.
She doesn't really necessarily think there are superfoods.
There's conflicts with that.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would be fun.
But he's very,
And he's a good guy.
he's
He
a
would go
good guy.
right
He's
along
very
with that.
casual. He'll
Oh, yes.
sit in the room and he'll take his shoes off.
He would
and
take his shoes off.
He takes his shoes off, and he's just very casual.
Yes.
And people love him. He's a
Yeah.
great doctor.
Yes.
So that's on August 8th. And speaking of Lisa, Lisa will be there
Yes.
on the 14th about healthy desserts.
Yeah.
If there, in God's name there is such a thing.
Right.
But we're going to find
Well,
out.
I've made some desserts with her. We've done
Yeah,
some
I know you
things.
have. I know
Yeah.
you have. I know. So there's healthy desserts. So that's going to be on Wednesday, August 14th, and she always gives out samples.
Okay. Chocolate-covered celery.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
That's one of my favorites, too. And Tim, you'll let us know when you got something coming up as well?
Yes.
Probably going to be about 6 to 8 weeks from now. We'll have
Okay.
another one. Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
We'll have them on.
Very
you.
good. Always good to see you.
You too.
And
Thank
you
you, Ken.
too,
Thank
of
you.
course.
Thank you, Ken.
As always.
Thank you.
And pick up your booklet. We'll have a few of them here for you. A lot of good things coming up, from lunches to movies to learning about the Real ID, healthy desserts. Dr. Tren over there, they got it all.
And our fundraiser.
And your fundraiser.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll tell you more about Casino
Right.
Night next
Absolutely.
time around. All right?
Yep. Thank you.
All right, take care. We'll be back. Jackie.